Dane returns to television, and this time the comeback cuts deeper than any on-screen drama. It's raw, real, and heartbreaking. At 53, the actor, widely known for his roles on Grey's Anatomy and Euphoria, is battling amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, or ALS, and on November 24, 2025, he made a profoundly emotional guest appearance on Brilliant Minds, playing a firefighter who is diagnosed with the same disease. In an episode that mirrors his own life in painful detail, Dane portrays Matthew Ramadi, a former 9/11 hero turned first responder now forced to confront a devastating diagnosis and the impossible decision of how and when to tell his loved ones. This marked his first TV role since going public with his ALS diagnosis in April 2025. When he announced the news, he said he was grateful to have my loving family by my side as we navigate this next chapter. ALS, a cruel neurodegenerative disease, attacks nerve cells controlling muscle movement, slowly eroding a person's ability to walk, speak, or even breathe. For Dane, the progression has been swift. By mid-2025, he lost use of his right arm. By fall, he was reportedly using a wheelchair full-time. Yet, instead of retreating, he chose to channel his pain into art, humanity, and awareness. On set, the reaction was seismic. After filming one particularly harrowing scene, a heart-wrenching moment in which Matthew tries to record a voice bank message, grappling with the real fear of fading away, the entire cast and crew rose in a rare 10-minute standing ovation. Creators described the moment as beautiful, honest, and real, the kind of reaction they had never witnessed before. It wasn't just respect for an actor, it was reverence for a man daring to show his fragility on screen. The episode spares no mercy. We see Matthew at his most vulnerable. Trembling hands, labored breath, eyes full of dread, as he debates whether to isolate himself or lean on those he loves. His firefighter's helmet sits heavier now, symbolic of the life he can no longer save. His childhood memories clash with his grim present. The same hands that rescued strangers are now no longer his own. Through it all, viewers around the world have confessed they cried watching the episode, said they felt shocked, awed, and heartbroken. And for many, Dane's performance has become a haunting testament to courage under cruelty. Off-screen, Dane hasn't slowed down. He's used this renewed spotlight to partner with the advocacy group I Am ALS, pushing for increased funding and research. In recent months, he's spoken with lawmakers about expanding access to treatments and clinical trials, determined, he says, to fight until the last breath. He's publicly voiced his fear. Like many before him, he worries about the possibility that he may not be around as his 2 teenage daughters grow up, graduate college, get married, maybe have grandkids. But what Dane's return shows us, so painfully, so unflinchingly, is that ALS may attack the body, but it doesn't have to steal dignity or hope. His portrayal of Matthew is not just a performance, it's a plea to understand, to empathize, to support the living, even when life seems cruel. In a world rushed by blockbuster movies and glossy stardom, his quiet, painful bravery resonates far louder because it's human. If this moved you, if you believe in strength disguised as vulnerability, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.